Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive. Welcome to your love read for the first half of October. Yes, we are here already. Let's dive in and see what's going on between you and who, that other person. And that other person's whoever's you're thinking about that's brought you to my channel right now, okay? All right, so I'm going to be focused on romantic love, but it could be familial love. It could be, a friend, a family member, that type of thing as well. So let's dive in. What's going on for Taurus? All right, where's Taurus at? Okay, I'm going to pull a few cards here, and then we're going to get a little bit deeper into where you are at. But whoa, okay, so there is definitely, I think you're contemplating right now on something, okay? So I feel that you're contemplating something at this particular moment, all right? And then what do we get here? What's at the bottom of the deck? Why do I get this? I am getting this card so much. Now this is about the Five of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Now this could either be deceiving of yourself, like your mind, your reasoning, or it could be deceit, you deceiving someone or someone deceiving you. You know, it could be a lot of different things, but this is what's coming through here. Now, fives are all about a lot of different things, like, you know, procreation. It also has to do with romance, children, entertainment. I just get that, two people have dropped their swords and you've got three of them. So you kind of end up out, I don't know. What's the word that I'm looking for? Okay, because I can't even think of it off the top of my head. You've out-minded someone. Let's just put it that way. Okay, because it has to do with some sort of reasoning, and there's been some sort of obstacle surrounding that. All right, let's go a little bit deeper, because where you're at right now, in terms, that's your underlying energy. So I get the Knight of Swords is coming through here. Now this is about not being too hasty or not being too opinionated in terms of moving forward. So this is saying don't be too hasty at this particular moment, especially in thinking in terms of the mind as you motion forward, okay? So don't be too hasty. I get, this is the beauty of it, because what's crossing you is a Queen of Swords. Nothing goes past her. I mean, really, this is about having that keen sense of perception. So I will tell you, if any of this is going on, I will tell you that you, by moving slower and being curious about the process and not being too opinionated about what this is about tapping in to your third eye. And she's in all authority of just being a very quick thinker and being so perceptive about the situation. And she is surrounded by tons of roses, which tell me, especially in terms of love, that you are very perceptive and, about any sort of deceit or, something going down that road. And this is asking you, as you move forward, not to rush, right? And don't be too opinionated as you move forward. Now, I'm going to pull another card. We'll see what else wants to come out. Give me a card in this Knight of Swords, all right, for Taurus. What do we get? Yeah, it wants you to go slow. Get the rest that you need first so you can make a good decision, especially surrounding love. Because sometimes when we rush a little bit, we might miss something, and it's because this is sword energy and has to do with reasoning. I think it's something for you to stall for a moment and to stop for a moment. Get the rest that you need, get grounded a little bit better before you make some sort of absolute decision of any sorts, okay? And what do I get? Yeah, get the stability. Focus on your stability at this point. This comes first. This trumps everything, guys, for you right now. Your stability is really, really key. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, it's your energy coming through. It's super key for you in this particular moment, all right? I'm going to see what anything else wants to come out. Give me a card, in terms of the Knight of Swords, what is important for you. Six of Pentacles, yeah. And the six is about growth, and this is about, generosity, equal give and take, right? So something can transform and bloom. So I feel that with this six, there is an opportunity for something to birth, like you're moving forward and there's growth here that's taking place. There's a sense of growth in movement forward. But this is something about make sure that you're balanced and the situation's balanced and you come from a balanced point of view before moving forward. You're going to know how that feels within you. And I'm going to pull a card to see if anything else from the Love Oracle may want to reveal itself as well in terms of where you're at right now. It could be that you're lovesick. Maybe you're missing someone. You feel it's like you might be really connected with someone, or you might be someone that you have an interest with.
or interest for, but something is missing. Something is missing, okay? It's kind of like, it's kind of like trying to get your heart to beat again, right? It's like there's something that's missing here, okay? We'll pull another card to see if anything else wants to come out from this deck, but I'm just curious. It just asks you to focus on spiritual work. There is much work that needs to be done on an individual level. Now, this could be you or another person, but it's still necessary. It's not over. Okay, it's not over quite yet. I think you're at the precipice of it, but it's not quite over. So there's still spiritual work that needs to be done. And as much as you want to move things forward, the universe is kind of putting a halt onto that a little bit and wanting you not to rush. And that is exactly what I mentioned. I think I mentioned this in Shoot the Aquarius's read, where we've got that full moon that's coming through in Aries on October 9th. And that is all about being true to you and not rushing because others want you to move forward in a certain way, or you're feeling go at your own pace, all right, is what is really going to be important, okay? So very, very key, all right? Anything else that wants to come out? And then we'll go into kind of focusing on what you need to focus in on, okay? Thinking of you, you can't get someone out of your mind, okay? So it looks like you've got someone that is occupying your mind at this particular moment, and yeah, it's air energy. I almost feel like you're dealing with an air sign because it's of the mind, and the air energy is about reasoning and authority of the mind, especially when you're thinking about like the King of Swords. But what is it that you need to really focus in on? I get the Knight of Cups, all right? This is about motioning forward in love, expressing love to someone, all right? Now, it's kind of facing this way, so you could be expressing love to someone, or someone could be expressing love to you. I am going to pull another card because I do want to see what else wants to come out for this Knight of Cups. That's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, all right? Give me more. Queen of Rods, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Someone wants to express love passionately and to shift the energy in the situation, and for it to be full of exuberance and vibrancy. It's like I said, you're kind of missing the pulse of a relationship. It's like you're not feeling that heartbeat with that person for some reason or another. I do feel that there is a separation right now for someone that maybe you're interested in. For those of you that I'm speaking of, or who this is for, that's what's happening. I feel that there is motioning forward passionately and taking the lead to shift the energy, because I get the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Swords. She's all about exuberance and vibrance and having strength and expressing love. Give me another card on this Knight of Cups. Anything more? The Fool, to start a brand new beginning. So what you need to do, and what the cards are calling to do, is to focus in on a new beginning and fresh energy. When you express love, that perhaps can bring in some new, fresh energy that's coming through that puts something on a brand new beginning. It's almost as if you've got to start from the very beginning again, right? It's kind of like, at the bottom of the deck, I've got the Magician energy, Gemini energy, and this tells me that everything is set and ready and the ground has been laid to create whatever you desire. And so this is the underlying energy in terms of what it is that you need to focus in on. It wants you to focus in on a new beginning to shift the energy and express yourself, express your true feelings in the situation, okay? I'm going to pull a pink love card, and we'll find out if there's anything more here, but that's what I'm getting right there, guys. I think there's an expression of love, right? Yeah, geez, it's balance. Are all things equal? It's time to make some adjustments, okay? So adjustments need to be made, okay? Yeah, the chairs need to be rearranged in the situation, all right? And just make sure that things are equal, okay? Or, to the best extent that you can. It's not always going to be 50-50. We know how that goes. Sometimes one zigs and zags, but you know what I'm talking about. Predominantly, you know that when there's a sharing and some give and take. There is some options. Maybe that you've got some options and choices that you have an opportunity to make. So you've got some choices around you. But what you're doing right now is you're freeing yourself of any sort of negativity surrounding you,
and you're not going to stand for just someone sugarcoating something. It's like you want something more tangible, something more present, something to where you could actually feel the heartbeat with someone in front of you, like the real thing, right? Not the imaginary, not the words, not the superficial situations. And that could be anything from just like an online connection. It's like that is kind of weaning off, okay? If that was something that in your forefront, because you're realizing that's just not what it's cracked up to be. I just really want someone present. I want someone that has got a heartbeat that's in front of me. You know, it's a little bit different. You know, so you're freeing yourself perhaps of something that is keeping you from that, right? A person, place, or thing. Even if it's the person that you really want, it's kind of like it comes to a point, well, yeah, I have this strong attraction towards someone, but they're not present. Like, and if they're not present and there's not a need to be able to create something with that person, or there's not this opportunity of both people wanting to work on it, then, you know, then you got to kind of check in with yourself and say, okay, what's next? All right. Anything else on what you need to focus in on from the divine love? Mirroring. There's hidden fears, thoughts and emotions of your partner. There's some mirroring that's taking place. Okay. So it could be that you both have some fears and your greatest fears are coming out in this connection. Okay. So it's going to take some sort of expression. Oh my gosh, you guys, I get third party situation. Okay. Now, third party doesn't necessarily mean a person. It could be something's affecting the situation. And this could be, you know, perhaps work. It could be something of the sort. You're going to know what that is for you. But there are some sort of external influences that are affecting the situation. And it could be someone's family. It could be a job, finances, work. There could be a multitude of things, let alone, you know, a person in another, you know, a third party. So keep that in mind. What you need to focus in on is freeing yourself from anything that's holding you back from what you deserve and what you want. A relationship that has a heartbeat, that's present, that's there for you. So it's kind of like, how long do you go without before that pain exceeds that of staying in it, right? And when that happens, there's the shift, okay? Very interesting. And I'm not saying that that's for you. You know, you have to decide what that is for you here. But I do get in the recent past, there was a Two of Cups. And that is an opportunity of two people to have a similar attraction towards each other. So it's two people coming together with a similar attraction. All right. Let's take a look at, you know, anything else that wants to come through. Star card, Aquarius energy. So it could be done with an Aquarius, or someone's got air in their chart, or perhaps coming together and there's a healing of people. When you come together, there's a sense of healing. There's a sense of hope. There's a sense of faith, right? So this is what is in the recent past that started, you know, major arcana energy, having faith of two coming together and, you know, equally and seeing eye to eye. Well, let's continue and see how this goes. Now, what we have for you in your strength position is contemplation, the Four of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So you're contemplating an offer of love, okay? Now, this could be you offering love and you're contemplating that, or you're contemplating an offer that's coming into you, all right? And some of you, you know where you stand in that, okay? But it has to do with your private life and your subconscious patterns and psychological foundations. So it's like, it's not that you're immediately accepting this cup right away, you're looking at it, right? You see I have three here and you're looking at it. It's you know, it's coming from a cloud, so it's a little bit different. The other ones are in the trees and such. It's a little bit different. So it has you thinking about that. Give me a card on this. Yeah, you're thinking about it and you're going to be enlightened, because the Hangman is straight up. And the Hangman is telling me that you've been enlightened in some way. Major arcana, okay? Give me more on your strength position for Taurus. Yeah, you guys, you're going to make some progress. It's about making progress. Two people having their own wand, which means strength, equally seeing eye to eye, right? And, you know, even though things are hidden, it's about being able to express love and pursue this and push forward. Do we want this to bloom? Is this something that, you know, one of you wants it to really grow? The other person is unseen and maybe is out of the picture right now. Like I said, you could be in separation of some sort, but there is a sense of strength here. But this person is not present in your life right now here. Like, it's like there's progress, but this person's still out of the picture. So your strength position is perhaps to recognize this, right? And even though that you want this, and you feel like they're present, are they really present there for you? So it's something to think about, okay? You've been enlightened, okay? And the universe is offering you love. It's just, do I want this kind of love, okay? And so let's take a look at what these cards have to say for you here. Let's take a look what this deck has to say. What do we got? What do we got? Dream state. Wow. See? Okay, so this is about checking in, and it's like there is a sense of being able to communicate, like in the 5D, with you and this other person. I feel there's a distinct attraction that is it's a spiritual attraction as well, and I feel that you might speak more in the dream state and live more there than be able to get things down onto this physical plane. See, the biggest effort is to create it here and to get it out of here. Now you can, again, to bring what is the vision of what you want on Earth, on the earthly plane. And it's good to still have this, but it's like, again, it's bringing it into the material world. Give me something from the pink love cards on your strength positioning. What do we get? What do we get for Taurus? Slipping. It's time to confront issues and make a move. Gosh, you guys, the time is coming. It's coming to its point right now. Yeah, it's coming to a pivotal point. So it's time to make a move, you or this other person, and to make some sort of decisions, because big shifts are happening for you in your life, let alone your love life. And it's just kind of reached that point, right? So let's take a look at your near future. And what we get in the near future is the Four of Wands. Wow. Now this is happy home, harmony, and could even indicate marriage. This is balancing things out at home and being confident with a wreath of success in doing that. So this is fire energy. It's still fourth house. Again, it's more in your private life, in your psychological foundation. You're wanting to get things all balanced here, you know, and in the heart and at home, right? And then making some good decisions. And that's why I think at the very beginning that even though you're thinking of this person, they occupy your mind, for those of you that have someone or interested in someone, it's asking you to go slow, okay? But the time is coming. It's coming to making a decision. It's like right there, okay? But the Four of Wands is quite interesting. So let's go ahead and pull a card on this for you here. And what do we get for Taurus? What do we got? King of Cups, being an authority over one's emotions. Now, this could be someone that you're involved with, or could be you taking on this energy. I'm being authority of my emotions in this situation, and I'm not going to let that get the best of me here, okay? Anything else in your near future? You could, you know, it could be that, you know, after expressing emotions, you know, you're getting balanced, and then, you know, an opportunity to express emotions because it's coming through. There is an opportunity to start a new chapter, a new slate, okay? For some of you, this could be something that is starting over, but it's not a relationship, you know, so to speak. It's something that didn't get off the ground quite well. You know, it's something that really didn't come into a, cultivate into a relationship and bloom into that. It was something that, okay, maybe you had spent a little bit of time together or something, but then it, you know, kind of went stale, you know, it's kind of like maybe perhaps flatlined in some way, but this is what I'm getting. But there's an opportunity to have a new chapter or start over with someone in the near future. And it could have to do perhaps with someone that does express their emotion and has authority over it. So it could be, you could be taking on this energy, yes, but you could have a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming towards you, all right? And that brings in a lot more, that brings in balance. Let's pull another card for you here, and we shall see what else is coming for you that wants to be revealed in the near future for Taurus, okay, for the first half of October. Caution. Someone's hesitant to being careful how they proceed because they don't want to make mistakes. Someone's afraid they're going to mess up with you because they did previously. Or maybe something didn't work out before, and they're utilizing caution, okay? So this could be what's kind of holding up the situation. Someone doesn't want to screw up with you, okay? So this is what I'm getting. Now, what I'm getting also in your suggested approach is the Death card. Allow something to fall so something new could be reborn. If something's not happening, let it fall. Let it fall, guys, because it's just going to be built on something that is not solid, or it's going to keep you in some sort of energy that's going to restrict you and affect affect you in a lot of ways. This is scorpionic energy. So it's your suggested approach is, if something wants to fall, let it fall. Let it die so you can experience the rebirth in this, right? If things aren't going as well, then it's time to let things fall as they should. What's this? A 13 card reduces to a 4 again. Your private life, because it's affecting your private life. It's affecting the new starts in your life. In so many ways. And again, it's psychological patterns and foundations is coming through within that as well. Okay, so what's coming through in the psychological foundation here? I'm just curious. Because I'm going to pull a card on this just real quick here on, what do we get? Your own path. Shoot, man. See, it's like you're trailblazing. You've got achievement with the heart and the mind, and it's coming together. And so, you get this heart here, and it's kind of like you're creating your own path, and you're trailblazing, in something new. Your own path. There's some sort of thing, you're going your own path in love. You're creating your own path in love, and you're enjoying the journey. Like, you're not sure what's going to become of it if something comes down, but you're going to enjoy the journey in this process. Okay. Maybe you're going to travel, a little bit, but let's pull a little bit more and see anything else in terms of your suggested approach. What do we got? Anything else? Yeah, self-love. It's like you're going to continuously focus on you and build you and build you and build you up. And anything else? Your suggested approach? Anything more? What do we get? What is this? Cooperation. Yeah. There's going to be an opportunity where you can set aside differences and collaborate. But until then, I think it wants you to focus on self-love right now. Okay. It's just the strategy at this point. It's not forever, it's now, and that's the strategy that's coming up. Now, on what you need to know is a page of rods. You're going to get a message. You're going to get a message, okay? You're going to get some sort of discovery. When you focus on you, you're going to get some sort of discovery of the situation, okay? Rather than trying to just keep focusing on them. You are going to discover something. A message is going to come through. Now, this could be from someone younger, or this could be a message that you're just discovering here, or something's coming through. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy. But I feel that you're discovering something. What is this thing that you're discovering? What do we get? How important reciprocity is in a relationship. How you can't make something happen. Which I know you guys all know, but just how important that adjustments are needed, and that it comes more from not just you, but from the other person. And you can't make the other person adjust. They have to want to, right? So the adjustments is what I'm getting. There needs balance to restore the situation, okay? And that's why I think we got this is, coming through again. It came through on what you need to focus in on, balance. And of course, it's coming up here on what it is that you need to know, reciprocity. So that reciprocity is going to be key in this connection. It's kind of like, and I think you're waiting for that. I think you're waiting on that. And in the meantime, focusing on you. All right. Note your comments, guys. Let me know. Your hopes and fears. We have got the Page of Swords. This is being energetic and very, very curious about this whole process. It's kind of like a little new to you. Okay. Here it's a page. So there could be coming a message from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, very curious and energetic coming through. And then I get the Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming through. I got to tell you guys, you might have two messages, one coming from an air sign, one coming from a water sign. You might have a choice, okay? If not, it's you balancing out your emotions and sharing that with this person and contemplating, hey, do I want to continue within this? But I think you're going to get a message from this person. There's going to be a message from an air sign coming through, all right? Let's take a look at anything else before we jump over to the other person. Yeah, it's going to be a message of intimacy and compassion. There's some sort of intimacy coming through. There's an opportunity. You're going to get a message from this person that you're really interested in. And I think their air sign might have water in their chart, maybe a little bit of earth, but that's what I get. So there is an opportunity. This other person, in terms of where they're at right now, they want to balance out the scales, especially in terms of love. I get the Justice and the Lover card. I mean, come on, guys. This could be done with a Libra or a Gemini, okay? This is about, you know, getting justice to balance things out in terms of love. Now, this could be a court case or an issue that they're going through, but I do get, you know, with the 11th house energy, it's going to be some sort of fairness that's coming through, okay? Someone's going to make some sort of decision to balance something out pertaining to love, and this is about birthing something new, okay? Give me a card on the Lover's card. Why is the Lover's card here? Yeah, because there's a strong connection, almost as if you guys have known each other in a past lifetime, okay? And it's memories. It's going back. It's the 6 card also. You know, they're both 6s. The Lover's card is a 6 card, and then this other card is a 6 of Cups. And this is an opportunity for you know, looking back at the past when you were a lot more innocent, and now kind of things are coming to the point where you've got to make some sort of decision. And then I get the 9 of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. This person feels that they've got a connection with you, and they want to balance things out in love because, you know, and they see you as being very independent and strong and beautiful and luxurious. You know, they just don't want to muck it up. Give me more. Give me more on what this person, a little bit more on, yeah, they need to look at something from a different perspective. They need to change their mindset in some way, guys. They're working on something, okay? And I really think they're going to be moving forward. So I do get some sort of movement forward with the Knight of Pentacles. It's slow, but it's solid, okay? So now it's about, that's what it is that they need to do. And their strength position is the 10 of Cups. Go figure, guys. This is pretty powerful. Their strength is the 10 of Cups, and their near future is the Knight of Pentacles moving forward. So we have this person moving forward. Slow, but moving forward nevertheless. It's solid, okay? It's stronger there, okay? Anything else in the near future? Yeah, this person wants to move forward and to eliminate any sort of confusion, why there was a lack of understanding, you know, amongst the parties, and, you know, why that there was confusion, okay, and why the mystery was there, you know, was that necessary, okay? So, yeah, that's what I get here. There is, yeah, this person wants to recapture, you know, what it is that they've had with you the very first time that they met you, if you know them, and there is an opportunity they're manifesting you is what I'm getting. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. We're going to find out what it is they haven't told you, what they want most, and we'll find out how they feel about you right now and what their next steps are with timing around that. Then we'll find out what you want the next steps to be or hope to be, what you want most, haven't told them, messages on how you feel, potential outcome with Oracle advice. So if you want to join me, guys, click the link in the description box below, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.